credit cards can be a great tool for managing your finances and building your credit history. However, if not used responsibly, they can quickly lead to debt and financial problems. In this video, we'll share 5 tips on how to avoid losing control of your credit card and keeping your finances in order. By following these tips, you can enjoy the benefits of using a credit card without falling into debt. 1. Understanding your spending habits. The first step in avoiding credit card debt is to understand your spending habits. This means taking a look at your recent transactions and identifying where your money is going. Are you spending too much on dining out or entertainment? Do you have any recurring expenses that you can cut back on? By understanding your spending habits, you can start to make changes to your behavior and avoid overspending. To get a better idea of your spending habits, you can use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to track your expenses. This will help you see exactly where your money is going and identify any areas where you can cut back. You may be surprised to find that you're spending more money than you thought on non-essential items such as coffee, snacks, or subscriptions. By reducing these expenses, you can free up more money to pay off your credit card balance each month. 2. Create a budget. Once you have a good understanding of your spending habits, it's time to create a budget. A budget will help you prioritize your expenses and ensure that you're not spending more money than you can afford. When creating a budget, make sure to include all of your fixed expenses, such as rent, utilities, and insurance, as well as your variable expenses, such as food, entertainment, and clothing. By taking a comprehensive approach to budgeting, you can get a better understanding of your financial situation and make informed decisions about your spending. One of the most important things to keep in mind when creating a budget is to live within your means. This means avoiding overspending and making sure that you're not taking on more debt than you can handle. If you find that you're struggling to stick to your budget, consider using cash or a debit card instead of a credit card to avoid impulse purchases. 3. Pay off your balance in full each month. One of the best ways to avoid credit card debt is to pay off your balance in full each month. This will prevent interest charges from accumulating and leaving you with a large debt that is difficult to repay. Make sure to pay your bill on time every month to avoid late fees and interest charges. If you're having trouble paying off your balance in full each month, consider reducing your spending or finding ways to increase your income. 4. Use cash or a debit card instead of a credit card. Another way to avoid credit card debt is to use cash or a debit card instead of a credit card. This will help you avoid impulse purchases and ensure that you only spend what you have. If you must use a credit card, make sure to pay off the balance in full each month to avoid interest charges. Additionally, try to limit the number of credit cards you have to 1 or 2 and avoid using them for non-essential purchases. 5. Limit the number of credit cards you have. Having too many credit cards can be tempting and can lead to overspending. Limit the number of credit cards you have to 1 or 2 and stick to using them only for necessary purchases. Make sure to pay off the balance in full each month and avoid using your credit cards for impulse purchases. In conclusion, managing your credit card usage is an important aspect of maintaining financial stability and avoiding debt. By understanding your spending habits, creating a budget, paying off your balance in full each month, using cash or a debit card instead of a credit card, and limiting the number of credit cards you have, you can stay on top of your finances and enjoy the benefits of using a credit card. It's also important to keep in mind that the key to avoiding credit card debt is discipline. This means making a conscious effort to avoid overspending and sticking to your budget. With time and effort, you can develop good credit habits and enjoy the peace of mind that comes with financial stability. Remember, credit cards can be a valuable tool when used responsibly. By following these tips, you can take control of your finances and avoid falling into debt. So take charge of your credit card usage today and start building a brighter financial future.